G'day guys, today I will be showing you my Quora page. So this is an answer on my Quora page that I'd like to show you guys. The question is, before I show you my Quora page stuff, here is the question. This question says, which moment in Indian history surprises or shocks Balaji Viswanathan the most? Now, Balaji Viswanathan is a very popular Indian Quora writer, as well as a current CEO and innovator of a massive robotics engineering in India. And this is the question I asked him on Quora, and this was his response. The text speaks for itself. I'll view the sharers. I have no internet at the moment, unfortunately. Thankfully, I still have this page still downloaded and up. And another minor interaction with Balaji. Balaji is under this article, and this is what I wrote. Yep. So that's my minor interactions with Balaji. Alright, let's get to it. What's the most disturbing thing you've ever woken up to? I used to experience sleep paralysis quite often as a child, which causes a person with that condition to wake up completely paralyzed and hallucinating while still seeing your actual real surroundings. These hallucinations and paralyzed reactions would last 5 to 10 minutes. Mostly the hallucinations I would see would be a continuation of my dream REM mode, but not always. It was so spooky and scary, mainly due to that. It often felt like I was suffocating. I felt a deep pressure on my chest while it was happening. Usually sleep paralysis would occur while I was sleeping on my back, but it could happen while sleeping on my side as well. It could happen on my bed, couch, anywhere I fell asleep, really. One time I woke up to this weird looking green human with red eyes and a long tail asking me if I was okay. Hey, at least it was still caring. A bit creepy. Heh. So glad this doesn't occur anymore. However, I still don't feel easy about going to sleep on my back due to knowing it may trigger sleep paralysis again. And I'll show you another. What historical event would you like to witness firsthand to find out the true actions that transpired? This may seem trivial or mundane, but I would love to see the beginnings of agriculture and how human agriculture spread around the world. Of course, that began with the Levantine Latufans. Who is the most memorable figure to you throughout all of world history? Yep. Genghis Khan, without a doubt. After his death, he left behind a very influential empire that had already encompassed most of the Eurasian steppe, Central Asia, Manchuria, northern China, and the Caucasus. After his death, his descendants created an Eurasian political union known as Pax Mongolica. After the collapse of his dynastic empire, there was left many power vacuums and political changes to most nations it conquered or bordered, including Japan, the Baltic states, and India, not to mention the Byzantines, the Majapahits, the British Isles, Spain, or Portugal. It was like a modern European economic colonial force before Columbus even existed. The various Silk Road routes also drastically changed its economic settings during the Mongol era. It was during the first time that different continental regions of the world, to that extent, even bypassing the Persians, the Arabs, or Romans, were unified under one imperial rule. Genghis Khan was also a very skilled horse archer, a skillful mastermind in subduing early opponents, and a great diplomatic leader, evident in his unification of several Mongolian and Siberian tribes, and relevantly quick conquest of Tibet and China. Genghis Khan and his descendants quickly, effectively joined the worlds of East Asia, Middle East, Europe, Central Asia, Southeast Asia, North Africa, and West Africa much closer together, culturally, linguistically, economically, religiously, and militarily speaking. He also had many children with many wives, so he is the direct genetic ancestor of millions of people today, across many different regions of the world. What kind of interesting or surprising things have you ever found from dried ponds, lakes, or rivers? Little digital toys, turtles, rare species of fish, animal bones, and unused paint bottles. What is the most mythical real-life creature you can think of? Got a picture of the blobfish right there. Of course, it's the blobfish. It looks like a character from Comedy Central, Pokemon anime, a comic book, or a 3D modeled game. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I can remember the rest. This fish resides near the Pacific Ocean of Australia, which might explain the platypus. Something similar. I wrote something a bit different to that, but I wrote something basically which which makes sense considering the platypus resides there as well. Okay. Why is division in math important? The feature of division in mathematics is optional. However, it is useful as a basic operation in regards to the previous three arithmetics, to use as a substitute when dealing with an equation, or I can't remember the rest, but you get the idea. What is the difference between ecology, where did it go? Ecology, environment, and ecosystem? Simply put, in layman terms, ecology is the scientific study of living organisms, organic material, and how it interacts with its surrounding environments.